It's a new year, it's a new semester, and it's time to take up freshers in various campuses. And there are a lot of issues that freshers were raising concerning their stay on campuses. Recently, I placed an idea on the platforms that freshers should always bring up anything or any challenging issue that they find on their new campuses, and a lot of them brought up suggestions and the kind of problems that they are facing on their campuses. So I would like to read some of the challenges that they were going through, and I'll also add up with some solutions myself and their predecessors brought up for us all here to watch and then take some advice from it, especially our freshers. Stay tuned. My name is Nayadith. Thanks for always subscribing, and I love you for watching my videos. Let's dive deep into those challenges. Now, welcome back. So as I said, I'll be reading some of those concerns that they raised. Okay, challenge number one, someone stated, "Hi Nayadith, we are disoriented to campus life because it is a new environment that we find ourselves." That's the first one. The second one said, "Hi Nayadith, thanks for always updating us on issues. We are slow in adapting to these nursing courses because they are new to us." Another also said, "There is also slow pace in studies because there are a lot of things that we need to start adapting to." And the fourth one said, "There are too many questions to always ask because they want to ask a lot of questions from tutors and their seniors and even those outgone students." And another also said, "It is always operation learn most things by yourselves." Yeah, and it's true, because when you're in tertiary, tutors will be like, learn a lot of things by yourself because they think you are no more kids because you are past the secondary school level and you are now in the tertiary, so you are seen as adults, so they want to treat you as such. Okay, now, so those are the few problems that I'd like us to mention. I want to make a simple video, so I don't want to talk about a lot of problems, even though there are more than this. Okay, so now to the solutions. Thanks to those that brought up solutions and those that brought up a lot of concerns. So compiling up, I have some solutions that I'll read out here. One said, Nayadith, tell your students to always talk to their predecessors about their campus. You see, we have a lot of campuses here in Ghana. So if I find myself in campus A, I'll need to talk to a predecessor who has also lived a life in campus A before, because that person will know the rules on that campus, how that campus life is, and other things about the campus. And if you are in campus B, you can talk to another predecessor who also found themselves in campus B some time ago. Another also said, tell them to ask everything they want to know. Yes, it is good to always ask questions. If you don't understand anything, you ask your tutors, you ask your seniors on campus, those continuing students that you came to meet, and you can also ask the outgone students about anything that you don't understand. And another said, tell them to accept nursing to be what they have selected for their life and focus. Yeah, there are a lot of professions, but you chose nursing as a profession. So if it is nursing that you want to practice, you need to accept that, yes, that is the nursing that I want to do. So anything about nursing, whether new or whether old, or whether it looks weird to me, I'll have to accept and adapt myself to that situation. Concerning the studies aspect, others raise concerns as to how to help freshers learn these new nursing courses. So one said, you should pray every day and submit yourself to God. You should always put God first. So when you go to class or it's time for lectures, you should pray first. Or even before you leave your hostels to your various lecture halls or classrooms, you need to pray before you go out. And I also said there should be punctuality. Yeah, you should be always punctual in the lecture hall or in the classroom. Never miss lectures. And I also said they should be time conscious. Yeah, time consciousness is very important. Someone will say time is money. Yeah, let's see time consciousness as a very good value to add to your values in life. Okay, so reading the next one, another advice that, dear freshers, please be active in class. Yeah, there are lots of courses. You see, nursing deals about human, and we always, when anything is about human, life is also at stake. So you need to be active because what we are teaching is always in details. Anatomy, for instance, needs a lot of details. So you need to be active to get everything that tutors are teaching, and you need to understand what they mean by anything in that course. And a colleague also advised, study your teacher and know their expectation. Yeah, every tutor has their way of teaching. Yeah. Some tutors like to read out, some tutors like to add practicals, some tutors like to make tests just to know your understandings. So you study your tutor and know how that tutor wants his or her class to be, or his or her lecture hall to look like. So you always know what the tutor wants and you act accordingly. Reading on, the next one says, give the first week of your semester the best efforts. It doesn't say weeks, but it can be months because we are different individuals and different in adapting to new situations. So the first week that you haven't made a lot of friends that are going to disrupt you, or you've not known a lot of things that are going to keep your mind off studies, give those weeks your best efforts. And it will help you to focus and know how to plan and schedule your stuff very well. Just running up, the next one says, dear freshers, try to summarize every note before the next class. Okay, so this person is trying to say that if I learned A to Z today, I'll have to read through those A to Z that my lecturer or my tutor taught before the next class that the tutor comes again. So I'll need to read what the tutor taught and know everything, or try to understand every note that the lecturer gave and make my own summary to my own understanding before the tutor repeats class, so that I don't get missed out and be able to continue studies very well. Okay, to the last but one point, I'll read out. The person said you should set a target. Very, very important. Set a target. You see, on campuses we have classes, or let me say GPA. So a person would wish to have a target of getting a first class. Another would be like, I know myself and I'll not be able to get a first class, but it wouldn't be bad if I get a second class upper. Another would say my threshold gets to a second class lower, and another would say a third class. But I'll plead with you all to try to be within the first class and the second class zone. So set targets for yourself. Sorry, I'm by the roadside, so there are lots of vehicles that will be making noise. Sorry for that, but I needed to shoot the video anyway. Okay, so continue with what I said. You set a target for yourself, and you know that this is the kind of performance that I want to make at the end of the semester. So what should I do? That will help you to put measures in place and avoid disruptions and help you focus on your targets. And reading the last point, this person said, entertain yourself sometimes. Yeah. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So as you work, or you focus on learning, you also need to do some activities, some entertainment activities to make campus living also a better one. It's good to entertain yourself. Entertainment is not only going out for jams and other stuff. You can be in your room, you watch movies just to entertain yourself. If you love music, you put on music, you listen to them, you dance with your friends. In your hostels, you will definitely have roommates that you will have to hang out with. You can go out and you just have fun for a while, but don't let your fun exceed your number of times that you visit your main purpose on campus, which is your books. Alright, I'm sure your predecessors and myself have done a great job by compiling this important fact that will help your stay on campus is a better one. And I know that if you stick to these rules and you obey them, you will definitely have a wonderful stay on campus. And you'll no more feel like a fresher, but you will feel like an old student on campus. Thank you very much, and my name is Nayadith. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll always attend to your concerns. If you have any comments or anything that you want me to address, you can kindly leave it in the comment sections, and I'll do justice to that at the right and appropriate time. Once again, my name is Nayadith. Thank you. Makrama.